And we're back, family, with another video. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I dropped one earlier today. It's gonna be a double upload day today, and I'm excited for today. Right now, it's gonna be a very quick trade update video, but I do want to talk about brokers today because I get this question all the time: what brokers are you using? And it truly depends on what financial market I'm actually trading. If we're talking about futures, it's going to be one broker. If we're talking about Forex, I have 3 different brokers that you can actually choose from based on your preference of trading platform, right? But before we even get into all that, let's take a look at gold. Gold is finally starting to break down. If you guys watched the video that I dropped earlier, I was talking about gold. I was in gold shorts, ended up closing out, taking around $900 worth of profits. But I really did like what gold was doing. I had a strong conviction that it was going to continue to drop towards our initial take profit, which was just to go ahead and take out all these lows right here below, what is this, 26.73. We're getting a lot of 10 o'clock volume now. It's about to close in about a minute for the 11 o'clock candle. So yeah, you best believe I ended up jumping right back in, and we are floating nicely, to say the least. Sheesh. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so we're floating nicely. We did just smash TP as well. Again, my take profit was realistically just below these lows. This price could still rebound now after that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Beautiful day, beautiful way to end the freaking week, bro. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and close this. Come on, place order. And bada bing. And we are done. All right, so last 2 trades, obviously I've been having a couple losses. Yesterday were taken and it was a little tough, but the last 2 trades we just took, looking gorgeous. Almost $4,000. Oh my God. Are you crazy? I used to have to work an entire month when I was working the warehousing job, which was my last job ever 4 years ago, to make barely $4,000 a month. Now we're able to do it in a couple days. Obviously I did have a couple losses this week, so I'm not up 4,000 for the week. We also had a pretty decent day on Tuesday. I think we ended up making around $1,000 in total after a 1-in-1 day, so I'm not up 4,000 for the week, but it's dope to actually go ahead and get those wins, because yesterday was really shitty. Ended up losing a couple thousand, $1,100 or so, something like that. So it's good to actually rebound. And I'm just excited to get back into the swing of things, man. If you guys been following my journey, you guys know I was trading live, completely live for a while. For years, I was doing it, going from IM Academy, IML, as an educator, to then my own company, Profit Society, to then coming straight on YouTube and trading live. But I've been struggling like crazy, right? I was struggling to find not just consistency, but to get back to making the bigger profits that I was so used to. And I ended up making a decision to taking time off, right? Jumping out of the live streaming game so I could focus on myself, get back into my bag. And I haven't been trading this good in at least a year, just being fully honest. It's only been a month since I stopped live streaming, or maybe a little less than a month, but I could just feel myself really getting back into my bag and getting that consistency when it comes to trades. I'm able to hold my trades a lot longer than what I was doing when I was live streaming, because I made a lot of adjustments to cater to the community, right? As a live streamer, people want to see instant results. You know, they want to see you get in and make a bag right away in a matter of a few minutes. You know, so that's why I ended up adjusting my trading style to cater to that. You know, I was looking for quick trades. You know, at one point I was only targeting 20 points. But like my real style of trading is definitely still intraday, but borderline swing trading. Like the gold position that I ended up closing earlier, I held that overnight. I wasn't closing trades or holding trades overnight in a while, because I'm trying to focus on the community and what could help them out the most. But now that I'm back in my bag and I can hold for as long as I mother junkin' won't, the results are starting to show itself. I'm not hesitating as much as I used to now, because there's nobody looking over my shoulder. One thing that I do realize though is I still gotta make sure I'm not getting over risky, because that's one thing I realized when I do trade without that public pressure. I do tend to risk a little heavier, and I gotta be aware of that. But overall, things been going really good. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and talk about brokers real quick. There's gonna be 5 brokers that I'm going to present to you guys. It's gonna be up to y'all to decide on which broker you guys would like to use. There's going to be 2 brokers from the futures side if you want to trade futures, and there's going to be 3 different options from the Forex side. And the reason why there's 3 options for the Forex side is because it's based off a platform that you are comfortable with. But let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a very quick video. Shouldn't be too long. I'm not going to go too deep into these. I just want to go ahead and expose you to them. Now, the first brokers that we're going to talk about are the 2 futures brokers that I personally used from either a prop firm and personal account. And we're going to start off with the more popular one, and that's going to be Tradelocker. Tradelocker is probably one of the more popular platforms out there. They are actually partnered with NinjaTrader. So if you sign up with NinjaTrader, you're going to have to go ahead and also create an account with Tradelocker so that you can deposit funds and trade with. Now, Tradelocker is very popular as well for all of my prop firm traders. If you are trading, with futures prop firms, they give you the option to trade with Tradelocker, which allows you to trade directly on TradingView, which is extremely, extremely convenient, and is why this was my personal futures broker since I started trading futures. They are a great option. The fees and the commissions aren't too much. Obviously, when it comes to futures, you don't really have to deal with spread too often. And the beautiful thing about futures brokers is that they're all regulated. Every single futures broker is regulated here in the States, which is a massive, massive bonus for anybody that does want to trade regulated. All right, so this platform, guys, very simple to go ahead and set up. All you gotta do is go to open account and just follow all of the steps that it takes to actually go through it. It is a little lengthy because you do got to sign a couple contracts. You got to upload some information as well because it is regulated, but this is honestly a phenomenal choice. It's one of the more popular, futures brokers that are actually available out there to utilize. Now, another futures broker that I just started trading with probably a month ago, this is also one of my favorite options. This is actually the one that I've been trading with recently very consistently, and this is Plus 500. Now, this broker itself is regulated here in the States, but they also have a regulation overseas. So if you do come to this website, depending on where you're located, if you're overseas or if you're in the States, they're going to give you the option to trade Forex for anybody overseas. Or if you are here in the States, then they'll go ahead and send you to the actual futures portion of this broker. Obviously, I'm here in the States, so I have to go ahead and trade the future side of things. But again, phenomenal broker. It's the one I've been using, consistently now. And the reason why I like them is because they have, in my opinion, a much better app, much better user face to actually utilize for anybody that is, wanting to trade with them, right? So from the future side, guys, Tradelocker, Plus 500 are 2 great options. There's a bunch of other ones out there as well. Like TradeStation is another one of the popular futures brokers that you guys can utilize as well. But these 2 are the ones that I personally use, that I put in personal funds in. So these are the ones that I'm comfortable giving you guys, exposure to if you choose to. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and utilize these brokers, go ahead in the link in the description. They're going to have all of these brokers I talk about. There's going to be links that you guys can use to go ahead and sign up with these brokers. Okay, so Tradelocker, Plus 500. 2 futures brokers that I highly recommend for you guys to go ahead and take advantage of if you are trading futures. Now, when it comes to the Forex side, this is where we're going to get a little bit more not too in depth, but I want to break down why I'm looking at 3 different options for Forex. Starting off with one of the most popular brokers out there today, Sway Markets, who has definitely made a name for itself. I don't ever see Sway Markets having too many issues at all, especially since they decided to go ahead and, have their own in-house trading platform with Sway Charts. It is a dope platform. Sway Charts itself, I'm just going to be fully honest and transparent. It's not my favorite trading platform to trade on, but the broker as a whole is definitely one of my favorites just because they have low commissions, low fees, super tight spreads. You're able to trade not just Forex, but you're also able to trade indices. You're also able to trade stocks. You're able to trade a vast majority of different, assets on their platform, which is super useful. And the cool thing about it is they have a super strong community around them. They have a super strong community, and they have really phenomenal leadership that is steering this platform and this brand in the right direction. So if you want to trade with Sway Markets, which again is a phenomenal option, go ahead and click the link in the description below, and you will get not only the best trading conditions, but you'll have access to me directly as well, which I also have access to the leadership. So if anything does happen, which there shouldn't be, I'm able to make a phone call and get things situated immediately for you guys. So Sway Markets is a phenomenal broker. The only downside, like I said, is probably their trading platform, Sway Charts Pro. I'm not too much of a fan of it, but it is what it is. You know, we're coming from the MetaTrader era where you can literally analyze on TradingView and then go ahead and place the trade right on Sway Charts, and it's still going to be very similar. So this is a very phenomenal option. Highly encourage you guys to use it if you guys want to. Another option that we have here, guys, is going to be Vital Markets. Now, I am a fan of Tradelocker. Tradelocker, the charting platform itself, I'm a massive fan of, just because it's super, super easy to use, and the app is actually pretty fire. Like, they have everything that you need on the app, and it's directly integrated with TradingView. Like, you're trading on TradingView when you're utilizing Tradelocker. And Vital Markets is a broker that actually offers Tradelocker. So I'm a big fan of these guys. They actually have a 50% deposit bonus if you guys want to. And just like Sway Markets, super low spreads or super tight spreads, super low commissions, low fees, all that good stuff you're going to be able to get through Vital Markets. And the cool thing about it is this platform is on the up and up. They're starting to gain a lot of popularity. So as they continue to grow as a platform and as a brand, you're going to see them actually offer a lot more for their clients as well. So if you want to leverage Tradelocker, highly encourage you guys to use Vital Markets, one of my favorite brokers. To be honest, if I'm trading Forex, I'm using Vital Markets. Like, if you guys ever see me trade a Forex pair, it's going to be on this platform right here, Vital Markets, just because it's one that I'm comfortable with because I'm a fan of Tradelocker as a whole. And then the last broker that we have here, guys, is going to be Extreme Markets. And the reason why I like this broker is for all of you guys that are still stuck on MetaTrader. This is an option for you guys no matter where you're located. Obviously, MetaTrader has went through a massive exodus over the past couple years where most brokers weren't allowed to accept U.S. clients. So us U.S. residents weren't able to use MetaTrader anymore. We had to get comfortable with using all the other platforms like Sway Charts or Tradelocker or DX Trade or Match Trade. I don't think Match Trader accepts US clients, but you know, we had to adjust and start to learn all these other platforms because MetaTrader just we didn't have access to. Well, we do have access to MetaTrader 4 or 5 utilizing Extreme Markets, which is a massive bonus for any of you guys that still want to trade MetaTrader. I get it. I like the other platform, Tradelocker, better than MetaTrader, but I know some of you guys just want to stick with it because you guys are comfortable with it. It's what you guys grew up on. It's what you guys learned how to trade on, and there's nothing wrong with that. So if you do want to go ahead and start trading on MetaTrader, whether it's 4 or 5, go ahead, click the link down below. Extreme Markets is a phenomenal option for you guys to go ahead and utilize so that you guys can go ahead and continue to get that MetaTrader feel, okay? So, once again, guys, these are 5 brokers, 2 futures, 3 Forex that you guys have the access to, have the option of using so that you guys can continue on with your trading career. And once again, from the Forex side, if you guys want the best commissions and the lowest spreads, the tightest spreads, make sure to use the links down below. And once you guys do sign up, send me a message. I will add you into a private community that I have for anybody that is using any of these Forex brokers so that we can have communication in case there is any issues. We can get those issues situated immediately. But family, again, without further ado, like I said, I wasn't going to go too deep into these. I'll create separate videos on how to actually register and go through that whole process. But for now, these are 5 brokers that you guys can utilize and take advantage of today.